Romanticism, also known as the Romantic movement or Romantic era, was an artistic and intellectual movement that originated in Europe towards the end of the 18th century. The purpose of the movement was to advocate for the importance of subjectivity, imaginations, and appreciations of the nature in society and culture in response of the age of enlightenment and industrial revolutions.
Romanticism characteristic. So the main characteristic of Romanticism include the celebration of the sublime or aspiring power of nature, the glorification of individuality and emotions, the rebellion against tradition and rationality, and the infusion of spiritual and supernatural element.
Francisco C. de Goya y Lucientes, March 30, 1746 to April 16, 1828, was a Spanish Romantic painter and printmaker. He is considered the most important Spanish artist of the late 18th and 19th centuries. Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres, August 29, 1780, January 14, 1867, was a French neoclassical painter. Ingres was profoundly influenced by past artistic traditions and aspired to become the guardian of academic orthodoxy against the uncertain Romantic style. Caspar David Friedrich, September 5, 1774 to May 7, 1840, was a German Romantic landscape painter, generally considered the most important German artist of his generation. He is best known for his allegorical landscape, which typically completely figures silhouette against night skies, morning mists, barren trees, and Gothic ruins. Jean-Louis André Chedor Jaraco, September 26, 1791 to January 26, 1824, was a French painter and lithographer whose best-known painting is the Crop of the Medusa. Despite his short life, she was one of the pioneers of the Romantic movement. Joseph Mallord William Turner, R.A., April 23, 1775 to December 19, 1851, known in his time as William Turner, was an English Romantic painter, printmaker, and watercolorist. He is known for his expressive coloring, imaginative landscape, and turbulent, often violent marine paintings.
Henry Fuseli. Henry Fuseli, R.A., Johann Henrik Fuseli, February 7, 1741 to April 17 to 1825. He was a Swiss painter, draughtsman, and writer on art who spent much of his life in Britain. Many of his work depict supernatural experiences, such as The Nightmare. He painted works for John Bodidall's Shakespeare Gallery and created his own Milton Gallery. Eugène Delacroix, Ferdinand Victor Eugène Delacroix, French, April 26, 1798, August 13, 1863, was a French Romantic artist who was regarded regarded as the leader of the French Romantic school. Delacroix took for his inspiration the art of Rubens and painters of the Venetian Renaissance, with an attendant emphasis on color and movement rather than clarity of outline and careful model form. William Blake. William Blake was an English poet, painter, and printmaker, largely unrecognized during his life. Blake has become a seminal figure in the history of the poetry and visual art of the Romantic Age. What he called his prophetic works were said by 20th century critic Northrop Frye to form what is proportioned to his merit, the least read body of poetry in the English language. John Constable. John Constable was an English landscape painter in the Romantic tradition. Born in Suffolk, he is known principally for revolutionizing the genres of landscape painting with his picture of Dedham Vale, the area surrounding his home, now known as Constable Country, which he invested with an intensity of affection. "I should paint my own places best," he wrote to his friends John Fisher in 1821. Painting is but another word for feelings. Ivan Ivasovsky. Ivan Konstantinovich Ivasovsky was a Russian Romantic painter who is considered one of the greatest masters of marine art. Baptized as Hovannes Ivasyan, he was born into an American family in the Black Sea port of Feodosia in Crimea and was mostly based there.